Hello guys, how is everyone doing? Today I'm going to be discussing the failings of this Irish government, what they're doing bad, and what they could do better. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So apparently, there are talks about a possible no confidence motion being put in against Stephen Donnelly. And as I said, look, here's the information, but apparently from my sources, 3 Green and 10 Fine Gael TDs, including Simon Harris, yes, could vote in favour of no confidence motion. So I really hope that he does get sacked, because in my opinion he's not done a good job at all. He's been very poor in the promises, because he promised, what he promised, I think he promised that we would be getting 600,000 vaccines, but at the end we only got 400,000. So many false promises, and he's also refused to pay the nurses more. He's refused to listen to the nurses. He's refused to pay the nurses. In my opinion, this guy is probably the worst ever Minister of Health we've ever had, and I really hope the government, please do get rid of this guy. He's just destroying the country. Okay, next. Now this is very interesting. So, freezing homeless man got into a Garda car because he went into a Garda car. He was asking for help. He said, "Okay, please help me." But the Garda car, they kicked him out and they fined him €200. The government have said nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. Still haven't said anything about this. This hasn't been on the news. Of course, RTE, being paid by the government, did not cover this. This is huge. This is a national scandal. This is terrible. This is shocking, mind-blowing. So look, the government don't care about us at all. Okay. So yeah, so COVID-19, I believe the China government do have something to do with it. I believe that the China government did something to do with COVID-19 to stop Trump getting re-elected, because Trump kept fighting against China. He he really hates China, and I don't know, I have a feeling that they did this to get rid of Trump. But no, it's not the Chinese people's fault, but it is the Chinese government's fault. Michael Collins, my local independent TD, very good. He spoke about everything that we wanted him to speak about, and I agree with him on everything. Yeah. So again, back to the motion of confidence. I already said this. So the vaccine rollout has really not been great. Look, in fairness, we are the 5th best country in Europe with the vaccine rollout, but still not where we wanted to be, and a lot of broken promises. The government have promised 80% of people of the population to be vaccinated by June. Let's see how this plays out. Probably another failure of the government. So no confidence in the government. I have personally lost confidence in them. Really, I have. Simon Harris wasn't a perfect Minister of Health, but he was better than Stephen Donnelly, without it, because Simon Harris did well with COVID-19, better than Stephen Donnelly, but Simon Harris did do a very poor job for rural hospitals. I think that he wanted to close down rural hospitals, and I don't know, he didn't do a good job with them, but he's better than Stephen Donnelly. Let's just be realistic. It's kind of like Biden and Trump. They're not great, but Biden one is better than the other. Again, Biden-Trump situation, they're not great, but one's better than the other. Look, to be honest, Leo wasn't great, but he was way better than Micheál. He was confident, he was positive, he made very good speeches, and he's smart, and he made good points, and I preferred him. And what else will you? Thankfully, in I think 2 years or soon, Leo Varadkar will be Taoiseach again, so thanks God for that. But I don't know why Micheál Martin became Taoiseach in the middle of COVID-19. In my opinion, Leo Varadkar should stay Taoiseach, and I think if he was Taoiseach, we would be in a much better situation, because he's a doctor, so he should know what he's doing. Oh, look, Leo wasn't great either. He did some bad things, like I won't go into detail. I'm going to make another video about the last government. But look, as I said. So look, this is a guy complaining to the government. So, like, the government, they need to put a travel ban on Brazil because the variants are coming in from Brazil. So look, just read the comments. Pause the video to read them because I'm not going to read them, but you can read them yourself. Again, this comment, yeah, it makes no sense. Like, I'm hopeless for the government, really hopeless. Again, read this, pause if you want to read it. Yeah, there is fear of a new wave of COVID-19 in July, so hopefully we get the vaccines, but we cannot over-rely on vaccines because even when everyone is vaccinated, we still have to be compliant. Obviously, we have to wash our hands. Even after the pandemic, we still have to wash our hands. You know, we want to be clean. We still have to clean everything. Yeah, so keep cleaning. Okay. Look, sorry about the language. I will try to remove the language. Can't. Okay, so yeah, the meat plants again, really. So the government got rid of inspections for meat plants, which is a disgrace. It is horrible. I'm not going to get into it. It'll just make me go absolutely mental. And look, in Japan, a country that eats whales and dolphins, they actually did something good. They put in a minister for loneliness. Like, why? Why can't we do it? Like, look, Japan, I'm actually going to applaud you. Well done, Japan. You've actually done something right. A minister for loneliness. Every country at the moment needs a minister for mental health or a minister for loneliness. But of course, Fine Gael, the Green Party, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. No, they won't do it. So yeah. So there was something right about the government's pay rise, that politicians, TDs, are going to be getting their salaries increased. Yet they refuse to pay student nurses and nurses, which is a disgrace. In fairness to Mary Lou McDonald and Sinn Féin, every member of Sinn Féin has returned their pay rise. They've rejected the pay rise, so fair play Sinn Féin, even though I don't support them, fair play. Yeah. So, yeah, this is it again with the Brazilian problem of the COVID-19 from Brazil. Okay, this is... No. Okay, if this does happen, if Norma Foley does become the leader of Fianna Fáil, 3 things are going to happen. Number 1, I would leave this country. Number 2, this country is doomed. Number 3, it's the end for Fianna Fáil. Those 3 things will happen if this does happen. So, okay, you get some more of the Brazilian variant. Pause if you want to read it. More, just nothing too serious. So I'll skip some stuff because I will do another video about education. So I will do another video just about education, and I will do another video about mother baby homes. Okay, let's find more stuff to do. Oh yeah, so there's this thing called CETA. Let me if I can find it. Flipping hell. Where is CETA? Okay, so CETA is a court system which would give big businesses and multi-billionaire corporations the power over the government. So these billionaire companies would have more power than the government, which would be a disgrace, obviously, because it'd be bad for small businesses and bad for the environment. But of course, the government want to implement this because they're stupid and they hate this country. So the Green Party are really fighting about this because the Green Party do not want to support it. 3 TDs have threatened to quit the Green Party, which could lead to the collapse in government. And I hope it does happen because this government needs to be getting rid of. But anyway, 3 Green TDs, and it's the Green Party are debating this, and there's stuff going to be put in this. But yeah, no, it's disgusting. Look here, read this. If Green Party were in opposition, of course they would vote against it. But because Eamon Ryan is basically Micheál Martin Part 3, he would vote for it. Yeah. Like, the Green Party are just Fine Gael on bikes. Okay, so Okay, guys, that's it for the first episode. Actually, no, there is more stuff. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So look, this is some jokes. Good to have a laugh. So beware of the Irish Green Party. They're not green. They don't give a They don't give a. Well, half of them are not green. Half of them are green. Half of them are not green. They're not left. They're not fair. They hate families. They're just finna on bikes. Yeah, and they don't care about the environment. They're not. And then I don't want any of these ads in government again. Please don't. Please share this if you agree. Okay, so this is it for the first episode. Episode 1. What has the government done wrong? Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I really hope this can be the start of something special. I hope we can get a big following. And who knows, just, yeah. So please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe if you're new. Have a good day, and do not hesitate to contact me. I will leave my Instagram and Snapchat in the description. Take care, and goodbye, and see you in 2 weeks.